Yesterday we have seen the mixed proportion of concrete, and we have seen about uh, I think so. How many steps we have completed yesterday? I think so. Three steps we have completed by IS method. Now we will see the further steps today, and then we will design or we will solve one example on design of mixed proportioning of your concrete. So here is mixed proportion of concrete. Different methods are there. Yesterday we also seen and gone through this, and many such methods are there. And data for mixed proportioning also we have seen yesterday class. And Ms. Saudagar, you are joining late every day. Avoid such thing. And data for mixed proportioning also we have seen yesterday what are the data we needed for the design of mix of your concrete, and that is the exposure condition, grade designation, type of cement, minimum and maximum cement content, type of aggregate, nominal maximum size of aggregate, and the maximum water to cement ratio, desired degree of workability, use of admixture and its type, condition of use. Also, the maximum temperature of concrete at the time of placing, method of transportation and placing, and early age requirements of the concrete. These are the data we required for the mixed proportioning of your concrete. And in previous class, already we have completed the uh, step number one. Step number one is nothing but to calculate the target beam strength, and target beam strength we can find out from uh, uh, this formula given in IS 10 to uh, 6 to 2009. That is the F dash CK is equal to FCK plus 1.65 into S. S is the standard deviation, and standard deviation you can find out table number 1 of IS 10 to 6 to 2009. All this IS code should be with you. You can see here the table number 1. uh, Here is the assumed standardization. If you don't have the data, physical data is not available, then you can go the assumed standard deviation. And it is also given in IS 456 in table number 8, the assumed standard deviation. So either you can use the table number 8 of IS 456 uh, or table 1 of the IS. So you can see here uh, this table number 8, which represent the assumed standard deviation uh, given based on the grade of concrete. If you don't have the data available for the standard deviation, and to find the standard deviation, at least you should have 30 uh, test results with you to find out any grade of uh, concrete standard deviation. Okay, so if you are to find out the standard deviation for M25 grade of concrete, then M25 grade of concrete you have at least uh, 30 specimen results to find out the standard deviation. What is the deviation? Standard deviation means the deviation with the your final, that is characteristic strength of your concrete. तो M25 अगर हम लेते हैं तो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट क्या होता है? 20 न्यूटन पर mm स्क्वायर, दैट इज 20 MPa, है ना? तो जनरली स्ट्रेंथ वी आर मेजरिंग इन द प्रेशर, वी आर अप्लाइंग प्रेशर टू द concrete cube and finding out the result. So that is nothing but in step number one, you have to find out the uh, target mean strength by using this formula, and okay, so this formula you can use and you can find out the target mean strength. So FCK is nothing but the characteristic strength of your concrete, 1.65% constant, and this is the standard deviation, and this standard deviation you can find out the. And what is the FCK? FCK is nothing but 28 days strength, and that is characteristic strength. If M25 concrete is there, then that is 25 Newton per mm square for for M25 concrete. If you have M30 concrete, then FCK will be 30 Newton per mm square. So that you can uh, know the FCK value and the standard deviation, and based on this step number one, you can find out the target beam strength, that is F dash CK. Okay, you can write down on your notebook also if you need. Here are some assumed standard deviation if data is not available. Then for M10 and M50, that is uh, the value is 3.5, and for M20 or M25, the value is 4, and above M30 to M55, the value is 5. And then above M55, this is the standard limit, is the high strength concrete. Earlier values are need to be find out, is not given in the ISO. In step number two, select the water to cement ratio. The selection of water to cement ratio uh, can be done uh, on the uh, from the table number 5 of your IS 456. Or yesterday we have seen how to find out. For table number 456, IS 456, table number 5 of IS 456, you can see uh, based on the exposure condition. So you can see the based on the exposure condition. This is the exposure condition, and based on the grade of your concrete, yes, you can see the grade of concrete as you can see M25, M30, M35, M40. Okay, these are the grades of concrete, and based on that, you can find out the uh, maximum uh, water to cement ratio. So here, this column number 7, you can see based on the grade and based on the exposure condition, the water to cement ratio is given for the RCC, and this one is for the PCC. So this one is for RCC. This 3 column 6 7 8 is for RCC, and column 3 4 5 is for the PCC, and column number 2 is nothing but your exposure conditions. So based on the exposure condition and based on the grade of concrete, you can select the maximum free water to cement ratio in step number 2. So step number 2 is nothing but the selection of your water to cement ratio. So the concrete made today has more than 4 basic ingredients, uh, and you know that is the aggregate, cement, water, and the admixtures. Okay, and sometimes you are using the mineral admixtures also, even quality of both coarse and fine aggregate, grading, shape of aggregate, size of aggregate, texture of aggregate, and crushing technology all depend on the plays very roles and variables on the strength of compressive strength of concrete. Therefore, for a given set of material, it is preferred to establish a relationship between the compressive strength and free water to cement ratio. If such relationship is not available, then maximum water to cement ratio for various environmental exposure conditions is given in table number 5 of IS 456, uh, may be taken as the starting point for the mixed design. Okay, so from table number 2, table number 5 of IS 456, you can easily find out the water free water to cement ratio as it is given in column number 7 of the table number 5. That is minimum sun content, maximum water to cement ratio, and minimum gravel of concrete for different exposure condition with normal weight aggregate of 20 nominal size. Okay, so nominal aggregate अगर है तो we can, if special aggregate is there, then you have to do the trial analysis and for the design. Now we'll come to the step number 3. The step number 3 of your this uh, is nothing but uh, is selection of water content. The water content, the quality of water considered per cubic meter of concrete decides the workability of the mix. The water content is very praised, very important node on strength of concrete, and the water content you can based on the nominal maximum size of aggregate, you can find on the table number 2 of IS 10 to 6 is the maximum value of particular nominal maximum size of angular aggregate, which is achieved a slump of 25 to 50 mm. So you can see in table number 2 of your IS 10 to 62, that is you can see here selection of water content. This heading is there and table is given on page number 3. The maximum water content per millimeter of concrete for nominal maximum size of aggregate and for the slump of for the slump of uh, 25 mm. Sorry, 25 mm. Barabar. Okay. If other slump is there, then you have to make the correction. Okay. Otherwise, it will not be. So here you can see the nominal maximum size of aggregate. Uh, uh, Based on this, you can uh, take the maximum water content for 10 mm aggregate. It is given 208 kg per cubic meter. This is based on the per cubic meter quantity. 20 mm aggregate is 186 and 40 mm aggregate aggregate of 163. But these values in column number 3 of IS 10 to 62 is for the uh, for the slump of uh, 25 mm and nominal maximum size of aggregate will be uh, uh, 20. So this you can see here. The table 2 is for maximum value of particle nominal maximum size of aggregate for 10, 20 and 40 mm and angular aggregate is given, and for the slump of uh, 25 to 50 mm. So in this step, you can find out the water content. The water content per unit volume concrete can be reduced when increased size of aggregate or rounded aggregate is there. On other hand, the water content per unit volume concrete is increased when there is increased temperature, cement content, and fine ingredient. So you can increase the water content based on the experiences, based on the result, based on the trials, and based on if you are increasing temperature is more based on the cement content and based on the fine cementitious material content or based on the fine aggregate content, you can increase the this table already we have seen in step number 3 of IS step 10 to 68 level. So here the following cases are reduction in water content suggested by IS code for subangular aggregate reduction of 10 kg per cubic meter. Sorry. And for gravel with cross particle reduction, you can make 20 kg per cubic meter. And for rounded gravel reduction, maybe 25 kg per cubic meter. This is suggested by IS 262 to the line. And for a higher workability greater than 50 mm slump, the required water content may be established by trial and increased by about 3% every additional 25 mm slump. अब ये जो वैल्यू है 25 to 50 mm slump के लिए दिए हुए 186, 208 और these values are given for the slump of uh, 25 to 50 range. If your slum is 75, so, and that is increased with the 25 mm slum, so every 25 mm slum increase will increase by quantity order by 3%. और अगर आप chemical admixture use कर रहे हैं, तो based on the chemical admixture, you have to reduce the percentage of your rank. So here you can see the use of water reducing admixture. अगर आप यूज कर रहे हो तो अप टू 20% सुपर प्लास्टिसाइजर अगर आप यूज कर रहे हो तो डिक्रीज ऑफ वाटर कंटेंट में भी अप टू 25,000. Noble, this is not the time of joining the lecture. You should join on the scheduled time. Okay, from next class I will not allow. So this is a you can uh, find out the water content from the step number 3, the selection of water content from the table which is given in table 2 of IS 10 to 6 to 2000, and their correction based on the slum value, based on the type of aggregate, and based on the uh, chemical admixture we are using, we can increase or decrease the water content, and that correction can be made during the calculation. So we will see when we solve the example, you can see how the correction is done, and the demonstration lecture or calculation we will after this lecture inshallah we will see. Let's just solve one example on mixed design bias formula. In step number 4, you have to find out the cementitious material content of cement content. So the supplementary cementitious material, अगर if we are using cement with addition with the mineral admixture such as fly ash, such as uh, silica fume, such as slag. So these are nothing but called as supplementary cementitious material. In addition with the cement which we are
अरे
using, हाँ आवाज तो आ रही है, सबको आ रही है आवाज? हेलो हेलो, आवाज आ रही है सबको? मैं वो साउंड इज क्लियर क्या? कोई आंसर देगा? जितने भी लेट ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल नॉट अलाउ देम. तो यू आर गेटिंग माई साउंड. किसी का कनेक्शन प्रॉब्लम है तो वो देखे, डिस्टर्ब ना करे क्लास को. So cement content we can find out because we know the water to cement ratio, we know the uh, uh, water content. In step number uh, 2, we know the water to cement ratio, we know this value, we know the water content, okay, from the table, and then we make the correction. If you know the water content, if you know the water to cement ratio, so water to cement ratio, water to cement ratio is nothing but it is maybe 0.45 or something. So water content you know, so cement content you can easily find water content divided by water to cement ratio. So that is just you have to calculate from the step number 2 and from step number 3. You know the water content, you know the water to cement ratio. You can calculate the cement content or cementitious material content. Okay, so that is the step number. Uh, uh, Sorry, step number uh, 4 of your IS code method. Now, in step number 5, you have to calculate the determine the proportion of volume of the coarse aggregate and the fine aggregate. So in step number uh, 5, estimate the proportion of coarse aggregate. So from step number 5, you can find out the proportion of coarse aggregate content. Yogesh, please try to join on time. So this is the your step number 5 to know the to find out the now how you can find out this coarse aggregate proportion. So table number 3 of IS 10262 use the volume of coarse aggregate. So here this is nothing but this is IS 10262 use the volume of coarse aggregate for unit volume of total aggregate. तो हम देखते हैं कि यहाँ पर आप देखिए volume of coarse aggregate per unit volume of total aggregate of different zone of fine aggregate. So based on the zone of aggregate फाइन एग्रीगेट है तो हमारे रिवर जो है जहाँ से बनती है और आगे बढ़ती है तो ऐसे ही IS 383 में आपको आपका जो फाइन एग्रीगेट है या सैंड है तो डिफरेंट जोन में डिवाइड किया गया है। तो वो जोन ऑफ फाइन एग्रीगेट आपको मालूम हो जाएगा। आप देखेंगे IS 383 is specification, this one तो जोन ऑफ फाइन एग्रीगेट आपको किस तरह मालूम होता है, आप सीयू एनालिसिस करते हैं तो आपका जो 600 माइक्रोन का जो सैंड है उसकी वैल्यू से जनरली आपका जोन ऑफ सैंड डिसाइड होता है। तो जोन ऑफ सैंड मीन्स कौन से जोन का सैंड है, तो सैंड को 4 जोन में डिवाइड किया गया है जो कि IS 383 में आपको I am trying to opening IS 383. If that will open, you can see that different zones are divided, and that table is given in IS 383. That code is not opening. I am trying. Now we'll see that zone. This table is given as 383. Table is not there. I will show you. This is based on the zone of different zone of sand. You can find out the percentage fraction of your this. You can see here for 20 mm aggregate. For zone 1 it is 0.60, for zone 2 is 0.62, for zone 3 is 0.64, and for zone 4 is 0.66. The percentage based on the percentage fraction of your fine aggregate, based on the fine aggregate and based on the total volume of the aggregate and based on the zone of your aggregate, and for the water to cement ratio of 0.5 you can find out the percentage fraction of 20 mm, 10 mm, 14 mm size of aggregate. तो if you see here, अगर मैं लेता हूँ कि मेरा 20 mm का एग्रीगेट है, if we consider I am considering 20 mm एग्रीगेट और मेरी जोन 1 सैंड जो है जोन 2 सैंड अगर है ना, और वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशो मेरा 0.5 है। ओके, वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशो पर 0.5 दिस टेबल इज गिवन। तो अगर मैं देखता हूँ तो 2 सैंड में अगर मैं देखूंगा तो व्हाट विल बी द माय परसेंटेज फ्रैक्शन ऑफ कोर्स एग्रीगेट, इट इज 0.62। तो लाइकवाइज इन स्टेप नंबर 5 you have to find out the percentage fraction for the your coarse aggregate। अभी हमको मालूम हो गया, लेकिन अगर the volume of coarse aggregate per unit volume of total aggregate needs to be changed, a rate of plus minus 0.04 for every increase or decrease of water cement ratio। So this is given in the note. So in this table only, you can see in IS code also. You can see in IS code also. This one is hang. Please wait. I will close and reopen this. Okay. Now, if you know the percentage fraction of the course aggregate, so easily you can find out 1 minus 0.6562, what will come in here. So that will give you the percentage fraction of the fine aggregate. And also, because if you are in percentage, if you are rating 62% aggregate is course aggregate needed, then you know the 38% you need the fine aggregate. So that the total aggregate contain 100% of total aggregate. You can volume of course aggregate in percentage. You can find out from this table, and after minusing this percentage from 100, you will get the 38% for the fine aggregate. So likewise, you can find out the percentage fraction for the coarse and fine aggregate. But here the very important point you should note that these values, whatever given in this table, is based on the water to cement ratio of 0.5 and zone of sand. तो अगर वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशो आपका यहाँ पर तो आपका 0.5 था, अगर 0.45 आपका वाटर टू सीमेंट रेशो है, इसका मतलब ये है कि आपका कोर्स एग्रीगेट का जो फ्रैक्शन है वो बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि क्या लिखा हुआ है, द वॉल्यूम ऑफ कोर्स एग्रीगेट पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम ऑफ टोटल एग्रीगेट नीड्स टू बी चेंज, है ना, एट द रेट ऑफ प्लस माइनस 0.01. तो अगर आपका ये डिक्रीज होगा तो आपका कोर्स एग्रीगेट कंटेंट बढ़ेगा, और अगर आपका वाटर सीमेंट रेशियो 0.5 से इंक्रीज होगा तो आपको कोर्स एग्रीगेट कंटेंट क्या होगा, रिड्यूस होगा. तो बेस्ड ऑन दिस वैल्यू you have to adjust based on the water to cement ratio value. This water to cement ratio value, you have to adjust the correction. You have to make the correction for the percentage fraction of your coarse aggregate, and similarly you have to find out the percentage fraction of fine aggregate after correction of the coarse aggregate. So likewise you have to find out the percentage. Now in step number 6, you have to you know now the coarse aggregate fraction. What you know now that here up till now, what you know, अभी तक आपको क्या क्या मालूम हो गया यहाँ पर. एक तो आपको सीमेंट कंटेंट मालूम हो गया, सीमेंटेशियस कंटेंट. एक तो वाटर कंटेंट आपको मालूम हो गया. कोर्स एग्रीगेट का आपको फ्रैक्शन मालूम हुआ, आपको कितना रहेगा, है ना. तो आपको कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर कि आइडेंटिफाई द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ डिफरेंट साइजेस ऑफ कोर्स एग्रीगेट फ्रैक्शंस. कोर्स एग्रीगेट फ्रॉम स्टोन क्रशर्स आर नॉर्मली अवेलेबल इन 2 साइजेस. इट मे बी 20 mm, इट मे बी 12.5 mm. तो इसको फ्रैक्शन में कि 20 mm का कितना परसेंटेज यूज़ करना है और 12.5 mm का कितना परसेंटेज यूज़ करना है, तो दैट फ्रैक्शन यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट हियर. अगर नहीं है, सिंगल साइज ऑफ एग्रीगेट है, तो डायरेक्टली जो कोर्स एग्रीगेट का वॉल्यूम आपका फ्रैक्शन आया, जो भी आया, हम लोग लास्ट टाइम हम लोग कंसिडर किया 0.6, तो दैट एज इट इज यू हैव टू टेक. ओके. Otherwise, coarse aggregate of different size can be suitably combined to satisfy the gradation requirement of table number 2 of IS 383/1970 for given nominal maximum size of aggregate. So based on the nominal maximum size of aggregate, the fraction can be checked with the table 2 of IS 383. Still, I'm trying to close this but not closing. It show you the IS code. We will open another file. Reader. So I have to open another reader. So then you can see the IS 383 1970 and IS 383 2015 is also there. So that also you can refer. So this is your IS code IS 383 2017. Okay. So these are the forward scope terminology, quality of aggregate. So this IS 383 is totally depend on is for the aggregate and uh, depend on the aggregate on all the aggregate uh, standard values are given, crushing value, aggregate impact value, aggregate abrasion value, soundness of aggregate, all these things are given. Also you can see the sizing and grading of aggregate and different uh, types of aggregate, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, all in aggregate. If all practical size from the fine to coarse aggregate are available, that is called as all in aggregate. And this is the tables given some permissible limits of deleterious material in the aggregate. And then this table number 2 based on the shoe sizes 20 mm aggregate, 40 mm aggregate, 16 mm, 12.5 aggregate, percentage passing through single size aggregate or percentage passing through graded aggregate. So these are the percentage. By SU analysis, you can find out the grading of the aggregate, and based on you can decide which type of aggregate is there. Okay, so SU size, and this in vertical column has the sizes of your aggregate 63 mm, 40 mm, 20 mm, 16 mm, 12.5 mm, 10 mm, different sizes of aggregate available in the correction based on that. Similarly, uh, this zone of aggregate I told you. So based on this SU analysis of fine aggregate, you can it is visible to you table number 4, the zone of fine aggregate. So you can see that table number 4, the zones of fine aggregate regarding zone 1, 100% in passing, 4.7192, 100% passing. So this is the passing percentage given in as per the grading zone. Okay, so these are the grading zone, grade 1, grading zone 1, grading zone 2, grading zone 3, and grading zone 4. So likewise 4 zones are divided in fine aggregate. तो आप इस तरह आपको मालूम mostly the 600 micron value, this percentage decide the zone of your sand. Okay, so this is the all, and this is the all in aggregate requirement. All these tables are you can study, and uh, likewise you can find out the grading of by the SU analysis of the particle size distribution of the aggregate by using the this IS 383. Okay, so there are many such uh, tables on the gradings are available, and you can use this sample and testing, how to sample and how the test will be done. All this requirement is given in your IS 383 of 1970. The sands are divided in different. So this is the step number 6 where we can decide if you need coarse aggregate, different coarse aggregate. If you don't need, then that single size of aggregate you can take. Now, in step number 7, estimate the proportion of fine aggregate. तो ईयर वॉल्यूम ऑफ सीमेंटेशियस मटेरियल आपको मालूम है, वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर मालूम है, वॉल्यूम ऑफ केमिकल एग्रीकल्चर आप यूज़ कर रहे हो वो मालूम है, based on the specific gravity and multiplying by the 1 by 1000. Why 1 by 1000? Because we are calculating for per cubic meter of your concrete. Okay, the volume of 1 liter water means 1 cubic meter of water, है ना? So that's why it is, we are making the concrete in the water. That's why we have to divide it with by uh, 1 by 1000 and with the specific gravity of that material. The volume of all aggregate is obtained by subtracting the summation of volume of these material from the unit volume. तो टोटल वॉल्यूम ऑफ ऑल एग्रीगेट यू कैन फाइंड आउट, क्योंकि हमको मालूम है वो, आपको आपको वाटर सीमेंट का कंटेंट मालूम है, आपको वाटर का कंटेंट आपको मालूम है, केमिकल एडमिक्सचर आप सीमेंट के ऊपर से निकाल सकते हो वो मालूम है आपको। अब ये सब मालूम है तो इसका वॉल्यूम फ्रैक्शन आप निकाल सकते हो। वॉल्यूम फ्रैक्शन को अगर ये टोटल वॉल्यूम में से हम निकाल देंगे तो वी विल गेट द टोटल वॉल्यूम ऑफ ऑल एग्रीगेट, और फिर उससे हम लोग वॉल्यूम ऑफ एग्रीगेट मालूम कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि परसेंटेज ऑफ वॉल्यूम ऑफ वॉल्यूम फ्रैक्शन ऑफ कोर्स एग्रीगेट हम लोग ने पहले निकाल लिया। इसी तरह फाइन एग्रीगेट का भी हम निकाल सकते हैं। तो लाइक वाइज द वॉल्यूम फ्रैक्शन ऑफ ऑल द एग्रीगेट यू कैन फाइंड आउट, एंड दैट कैन बी multiplying by 1000 and the respect to specific gravity, and you will get the values of your cement, water, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate and superplasticide if you are using in kg per cubic meter, यानी पर क्यूबिक मीटर कितना किलोग्राम आपको यूज करना है, बिकॉज nowadays we are only using the wave batching. Volume batching is totally not used nowadays. Then we will find out the volume fraction, and uh, and this trial number 1 uh, mix is ready for you. To calculate the mix proportion should always be checked means of trial batches. The concrete of trial mixes shall be produced by means of actual material production method. Trial mixes may be made varying free water to cement ratio by plus minus 10% by pre-selected value of civil max based on the workability and target compressive strength obtained. तो दिस इज द ट्रायल एंड एरर, ट्रायल 1। अगर हमको रिजल्ट 28 दिन में जो भी मिक्स ग्रेड का कॉन्क्रीट हम मिक्स डिज़ाइन कर रहे हैं, अगर 28 डेज में अगर M25 अगर ग्रेड ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट आप यूज़ कर रहे हैं और उससे मिक्स डिज़ाइन आपने किए, और आफ्टर 28 डेज आपको अगर 25 न्यूटन पर एम स्क्वायर स्ट्रेंथ अगर आपको मिल रही है, तो इट मीन्स दैट आपका मिक्स डिज़ाइन इज प्रॉपर एंड योर सिलेक्शन इज गुड। लेकिन अगर आपका स्ट्रेंथ नहीं मिल रहा है 28 दिन में, वो लेस देन 25 न्यूटन पर एम स्क्वायर मिल रहा है, तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? यू हैव टू टेक अनदर ट्रायल बाय एडजस्टिंग द इंग्रेडिएंट ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट। तो मिक्स प्रोपोर्शनिंग ऑफ कॉन्क्रीट इज नथिंग बट द trial and error method, and these are the 8 steps you have to follow. 7 to 8 steps you have to follow to find out the very mixed proportioning of your concrete. Different proportion of your concrete, that is cement, water, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, and superplasticide. So we will get clear picture when we will solve one by one this step. Uh, Example, and then you can easily find out, you will easily understand how the mixed proportioning of concrete is done. So tomorrow morning our first lecture is there. Try to join earlier, and we will solve one example, that is, we will solve the example uh, mixed proportioning for M25 grade of concrete. using chemical admixture. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll solve the example and all the literature also I will share to you on the Google Classroom. So try to join the Google Classroom if you are not joined yet. The link are available on your WhatsApp group. So today we will stop. If any question, you can ask with me. Otherwise, uh, we will tomorrow, inshallah, we'll solve the example on your mixed proportioning of concrete, and after that example when you solve, so you can able to do mixed proportioning of concrete or mixed design your own uh, after tomorrow example. But you need IS 1026 to 2009, and you need IS 456 to 2000, and also IS 383 1970 for the aggregate. So all these codes should be there, and we'll stop here. If you have uh, anything to ask, you can ask with me. Otherwise, we'll stop here. कोई क्वेश्चन है आपको? एनीबडी? योगेश, अहमद, मोमिन? If no question, then we will stop here. And tomorrow morning we will mix design using Indian Standard Post example for M25 grade of concrete with chemical admixtures.